Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading, and it's going to be on what your father feels and thinks about you and your life. So before we get started, timestamp down below. Take your time, choose your reading, and enjoy your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, group one. So let's get right into this. We have the energy of the relationship. Exactly, we're going to touch what they feel and think about you personally, life, your work, about friends, and about your family life. All right, so right off, we're having the unicorn and the dragon, which is both really beautiful spirits of the past, and that affects us in our lives today. And I feel like the energy between you two is that seems to be a loss for something, but at the same time it's good to do, it's good to go. So it's like your father's overlooking you and letting you go into this world, but yet wants to still protect you, but yet wants to hold you back, but won't, because he's afraid of losing you. But at the same time, you know, he wants you to experience life and be happy. So that's the relationship, the vibe that I'm picking up. And for you, you're just ready to go. You're totally oblivious to how your father is feeling about this. You're just ready to shine and live life to the fullest. And then the other one is there's a lot of faith and determination, independence, and change. So we're going to use those more in detail. And also, yeah, you have to do your journey, your life path, follow what you need to do. And if father fears for you a bit, knows that you're capable, knows that you're choosing, and that you're definitely going to be doing something great. But at the same time, he does tend to be overprotective and fear the fact that you are going on your own. So I'm not sure if you're young or very young, like you're leaving the house a little too soon, or your father just sees you as his little kid and you haven't grown up in his eyes, something like that. But he's trusting that you're going to do good or wants to. So when it comes to you and your personally you, is that he's really happy with who you are, and you're the full package. Like, I mean, who you are as a person, you know, your soul, your core of who you are. There's the message. He really likes that. He really likes your friends. I know we're going to touch base on the friends, but it seems like they're there with you. You're not alone. He likes that. He likes that you take someone with you all the time, that you do things as a group. So he's very protective. And he likes that you appreciate and value your surroundings and also your home life. So, yeah, and what you're doing with your life, you know, sees you as successful. Yeah, very powerful. He loves the fact that you react and act on your passions and on what you feel that you need to do and what you want to do. And when things are tough, you just pick yourself up and get going. I mean, you do what you got to do to protect yourself. You do what you got to do to feel good, but you're just going to keep going. I mean, nothing's going to stop you. It doesn't matter if it's too cold. You just dress a little warmer and go for your passion, you know? So that's how he sees you, as determined. And here it is. It has the word actually, determination, independent, and you're going and changing all the time. You're growing, and you know, you just have faith that life will take you where it takes you. And that's what he sees in a huge way. And that goes with this card here, because I mean, it's pretty the same, you know. And also you have a lot of choices. So you don't shy away from choices and hard work. The other thing is, home life is pretty good. You do pretty good. So what do they think about your work life? Well, you have choices. Always going for your choices, even if you're not sure. If maybe your decision is going to be a little rough or a little bit, and you're going to definitely maybe fall a few times, or things won't work out exactly the right way. It doesn't matter. You make your choices, and you usually choose well, and you usually succeed, and you just give it your all, and you're such a strong person that it shows up in your work. You manage to do so well with your career, your studies, or your job. Proud of you, proud of your strength, proud of your success. Again, wants to protect you, but he has to stay away. He can't put his input in, but he does stick around. Like, he really pays attention to what you're doing. But so far, he's pretty satisfied. He doesn't feel the need to come in and rescue you. He feels like you're really representing yourself in a really good way. It seems to be important for him that you succeed. It seems to be important for him that you make decisions. Whether you fail or not, that's not the important thing. The important thing is that you make the decisions and that you keep going. He really loves the determination and the independence that you have, and that you're willing to put everything in there. You're willing to make that decision, change if you have to. Believe in yourself, believe in what you're doing. Also here, he loves the fact that you make things happen in a good way, and people are pleased with you, and you're pleased with yourself, and your work is definitely something that's fulfilling you. So he has no issues, no problem. He sees that you shine at work. He sees that your potential shines. He sees that you are definitely going as yourself. You're showing up, you're owning yourself, and you're going for it, and you're putting your best foot forward, and you don't shy away. So people, what they see is what they get. And very proud of you, but still, it's hard for him to let go and let you live your life. He really wants to be involved more and has a hard time with that. But he doesn't interfere, but he's always there. So whether he talks to you in your home or to others to relay messages to you, but keeps tabs on you, and is definitely your biggest supporter. May not show it because he feels like you need your independence and doesn't want to do anything about that. Like, he doesn't want to sway you in any way or change you in any way. But yeah, it's hard. It's hard for him. Okay, so what does he think about your friends? So he likes your friends. Oops. Oh, there's another one there. So he likes your friends. He likes them. He finds them. They fulfill their needs and their wants, and they go for after what they want. They learn life. They support their wishes, their goals. They're very in tune with life. He likes that. He likes that they're very grateful for what they have. They're accepting help when help is offered. They try to do the best they can. So he feels your friends are really something that is a benefit to you. Also very knowledgeable and smart, and they plan well. They put their knowledge out there. They're he also would like to embrace your friends and make sure that they're okay, because they're important to you. But he won't. But he's there again. He's there, like, he seems to be in the shadows all the time. So he puts his nose into everything, knows it all. He definitely stays away and respects that. But he does follow you around. He knows. What about the family life? Well, when it comes to family, he sees that you have wishes and wants and needs, for sure. But there's something that's difficult, something that's not working out, something that's in the way. And Yeah, he sees some hardship there when it comes to family. Maybe you've been trying to have a family and it's been a bit hard for you. It's not happening yet, quite yet. And for him, he supports what you want, what you're doing. Maybe you're putting it on hold because things are too hard right now to have a family. Or it could be also that your family's not around and it's hard. You wish they were. There's something about family and hardship for sure, but he wants to support you. He supports you completely for sure. And he sees you as someone very strong, and you can surpass this hardship. You can do this. He has every faith in you that you will have your wish eventually. So I'm not quite sure exactly which hardship you're having because, again, it's a collective, so there's a lot of different reasons, right? But there's something else that stands out is that he definitely sees that masculine side. Like he sees you as an equal when it comes to being able to hold your own and do well. He forgets about that feminine side. He does see it sometimes. Like he sees it when you're with your friends. But when you're at work or at home or doing your life, he sees that you put that aside, that you don't pay attention to it much, And he feels that sometimes you follow definitely your feelings and you definitely follow your intuition or your needs, but you do it in such a strong way that you almost forget that you have this feminine side. Okay, so let's find out what this little message is. See with your eyes and your heart will widen. Hello, group 2. So we have a little message for you right here, and we have the energy or the vibe of your relationship, how it's going. Also, we're going to find out what they think of you, your work, your family, your friends. All right, so far the energy between you has to be decided. Wow, there's decisions to be made. You might not be on the right track or on the right page. They're offering you some guidance and some help, and you have to decide whether you're going to take it or not. It seems like they're not necessarily always agreeing with you on what you're doing, or you're about to do something and they want you to decide once and for all. So there's something. You guys are, I wouldn't say on the outs, but there's some tension. And, you guys, he feels like he thinks that you guys communicate well. So you understand what this card is about because you have this way with each other. And decisions are always something that you guys do together, but this time for some reason you're not really making it, and that seems to be an issue. But also you thinks that you're pretty colorful. You have a pretty colorful personality, but you support them, they support you. So that seems to be something like that. As a whole, he finds you you're very victorious. I mean, you succeed, you're successful, likes the way you are, loves the way you handle yourself. Very proud of you, feels that you're honest and honorable, and you make him proud. So let's that's crazy. This is about you having a lot of skills, but yet sometimes like you don't know how to put it out there, or you're not doing a great job putting it out there. And sometimes you're selfish, or you just take care of yourself, or you don't include others in your life. So it's almost like you have everything you need to be successful. So I'm going to pull out 2 cards to clarify these two because they contradict the the first card that I pick up, and I still feel like that's very strong. It's almost like I'm picking up that he's not happy with you right now. He's not happy because of what you're doing. You're doing something, you're not deciding, and for him, you're being selfish. So he's having an issue with you right now. That's what I'm picking up. But in general, on the norm, like other than this particular thing going on, he's very proud of you and feels that you're honest and victorious. I'm going to pull a card for each. Well, this one has 2 messages and this one has another one. Okay. So they all have I'm clarifying it all, I guess, because this one landed on here. This is a new way of feeling, by the way. Wasn't always feeling this way, but lately he feels this way. This is something that's come up. He feels that you're very strong, opinionated. You're making your mind. But you're going for what you want and only what you want. You're serving yourself right now. Oh, I get it. This is something new and he's having a hard time adjusting to it. And where you're going to take off or how you're going to go about doing things, you don't always know. And, that's something that's also, you have so much potential, doesn't want you to throw it away. He wants you to understand how to go about doing things, and even if you're very strong and you know what you want, know what you want to put out there, you know how to go about doing it, and you're pretty much confident, and there's the word right here too. You have a lot of confidence, but here he sees the lack that you have. It's almost like that's contrary. Oh, I get it. It's making my work hard here. The message is, he's not an easy person to read. So your father is very complicated. What it is that he sees you not going for what you need to go for. You don't know how to go start or get yourself out there. There's something that you're lacking here that you're not following through because of direction, or maybe the decision, but it seems like direction. But here, you're pretty confident in your skills, which you do have really good skills. It's how to apply them in this particular situation. Like, where do you go? Like, what are you doing? Like, where are you going to go? What decision? So that's the decision needs to be made. But he's still very proud of you, even if he's giving you a hard time or thinks something about you. Wow, very complicated man. Like, he demands a lot, expects a lot from you, but yet is definitely there to support you 100% and back you up and help you if you need. And if you need him to help you make a decision or show you the way, he will. But he won't do it unless he's asked. That's the other thing. So he does wait. All right, so what does he think about your work life? Well, he thinks it's a perfect fit. He thinks what you're doing, your job, study, or career is a perfect fit. He loves it. He thinks that you belong there. He thinks you'll thrive. So he just loves what you're doing. Here, he thinks you should rethink about being so stubborn. Like, sometimes you are stiff. Like, you're opinionated. You just do what you feel you need to do and you butt heads. And he thinks that you should rethink that. That's not something that, because the job is so good and fits you so well, that you should flow better, right? You should just jump in and do your ideas in a smooth, flowing way. Do your passion, do your thing for sure. But, there's a different way of doing it than this stubborn, this is what's going to happen and I'm not bending. Feels like, that's what he thinks anyway, that you should have a smoother way of doing it, your job and your studies, or, very, he's opinionated too. Okay, so what does he think about your friends? It's funny because I can see him eyeballing you. And in the dragon, same thing. Like, I mean, they both have that look. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you up to? Like, what's going on here? You know, the eyeball is like, But at the same time, you know, they're not aggressive. They're just caring. Very big personality. Yeah, he likes them. He finds that they're well balanced. They do the thing. They fit the situation. They bring worth to you. You give it to them. It's an exchange, but also you wait for them to come, and they show up with good opportunities or fun or whatever they do. Yeah, so your friends are definitely someone that he thinks are good for you, and they are definitely well accounted for. Yeah, likes them. Likes the way they are, likes the give and take between you two, likes the way they make you feel, likes the way you are around them. Finds you have good friends. They're not there always, though. They're not always there. Sometimes you have to wait for them to come. Sometimes you go to them. But you support each other for sure. They don't feel like they live close, or you don't have a close relationship that you see each other every day, something like that. But you definitely support each other, and your father sees that, and he likes them. He likes the situation. So what about family? Oh, that snapped. There's another card in there. No. Yeah, I had a feeling. It seems like in the family, you're just finally you're either starting a family brand new, or you have a good little family and he enjoys them. But it seems like everybody's kind of it's a young family when it comes to you. It looks like you're making the magic happen, and he loves the way you handle your family and the way it grows. And I don't know if you have children, but if you don't, it looks like the children will be coming in, definitely, or the family's growing in some way. If you don't have a person, and if it's a family around you, family will grow. Family's good around you. The family is, you have an awesome family, put it this way. And I really feel like people are supportive, and people want good things for you, and people send you good messages all the time. You're well rounded when it comes to your family. You look very happy, very content. But also family will grow. So if you're not having a family now, you will in the future. You'll be with the right person, and you'll have your own, I feel like there's quite a few added members. So maybe it's not just from you, but others around you, other family members having their family grow. But anyway, I just feel that. I feel like it doubles in number kind of thing. Okay, so it says here, travel the road, seldom taken. Wow. So put yourself out there, explore. And you have the moon here too. That's funny because it's definitely time to explore. The moon has lit your way so you could find your way, your path. And don't be afraid to make that decision. Don't be afraid to apply yourself, because the message is to giving you a go to actually do this, have fun with it. group 3, let's see what's going on here. So we're having the relationship between you and your father, how it's going to be, the vibe of it all. Message for you in a little bit, and find out about what they think and feel about you as a person, your work life, your friends, and your family life. So let's get right into that. So here's the energy. Oh, they really feel like you're a very healthy individual with healthy thoughts, healthy life. They totally feel that you take care of yourself. You take care of your surroundings. You're doing so good. They're so proud of you. But they feel like you're well put together. And yeah, there's so much. And then the other one is dream, insight, knowledge, hidden gifts. Wow. But they see you as the lizard, which is a character that, you know, you move fast and you change your colors. You change the way you are. You camouflage. So you sort of someone that takes a lot of risk and chances. You choose well, you do well, and you know, you blend when you need to blend. So when it comes to the relationship with them, they feel that that's all great. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, you hold your own, and they're like, yes, you hold your own. Doesn't matter what other people say. You're really solid and individual that believes in what they're doing and who they are, and get involved more and work with others, and you put your knowledge out there, but you don't mind getting some insight. So, I feel like this one. I feel like this one. I feel like one more too for some reason. So I will pull it. Okay, so that's all like in the same direction. This one's separate. Yeah, you're well put together. You are definitely going to be someone that's going to follow through with the opportunities of life, and you take advantage of what you can in a good way. You're open to the possibilities. You're someone that they can count on. You're there for others. You're there for your family. You're there for your friends. You're there for your co-workers. They see that you're very dependable and definitely knowledgeable. And you wait for your opportunities, of course, but you know, also you're fair. You're fair in what you do, and decisions that you make and actions that you take is weighed. You just don't just go do. You really thought about it. You sat down and you weighed the pros and cons, and you definitely then make a proper decision. They really are feeling great about you. They love who you are, for sure. You change things up all the time. Like, you're definitely smarter than you may appear, which sounds bad, I know, but you have hidden gifts, and I feel like your insight and knowledge that you have is more than what is you actually show, or maybe you don't realize your potential yet. Also, you camouflage when you need to, and you fit into all your situations. But boys, you're smart and quick. And he sees that. Your father sees that. So what about your work? What does he think about the work? Well, you definitely do a good job. Your father sees all your potentials, everything that you've succeeded, all your experience, how you handle yourself. Wow. You handle yourself as a person and as a leader. So you're able to handle leadership role. You're able to handle putting your ideas out, handle to put your ideas out and plan them, make them feasible. I don't know. He really sees how smart you are. Like, I mean, you blend, but then at the same time you shine. It's almost like he sees that they don't know what they have. Maybe you know how smart you are, but sometimes you don't show it. And they don't know it till it hits them. It's like, bang, here I am. bang, this is what you should be doing. This is how you should be doing it. But you might not say that until it's a time to say it, you know. You invest yourself 100% into your work, and you love your job. You love the role that you're in. You don't mind supporting your job at all, your work, career, study, you know, whatever it is. You put yourself in there fully, and your father sees that and he thinks you're doing a good job. He's admiring you. That's the second time I feel like he admires you. It's really strong. That is maybe his mind frame, that, or maybe that's the word that he uses to describe you to others. I'm not sure. Okay, so I will pick out. By the way, I feel that your father is also someone that's very adaptable, and he also has a lot to offer. What about your friends? Friends. Interesting. You don't really know how to act as your friend sometimes. You have good friends. You have friends that are like dreamers. Your friends are like type of people that are very emotional and love life and do a lot of activities, sports. They may even go fishing. I don't know. They may enjoy the water sports. They may also just take in the sun. They may just go swimming. I don't know. Water and your friends seem to be together, but also partying, having fun, enjoying life, taking in all the good stuff, you know. Always on the go. This person here is skateboarding, but again, sports could be in there, but it's fun activities, not like competitive sports. More like, let's just have fun and play with this toy, and let's go enjoy it, like rollerblading or skateboarding, for example, snowboarding, skiing. I don't know, like boating. You know, seems to be. They're full of life, and you just don't get it. Like, your father wonders why they're your friends. Like, I mean, you could do all this stuff that they do, but you don't, or you hold yourself back, or you don't throw yourself in exactly the way you should. It's like you clash with your friends, but you're a very happy person. Your friends see that. I mean, when you see them, you're very happy. You enjoy them all. You completely enjoy them, but you're sort of like opposite from them. You're not. You're like the brain of the pack, like, and they're the goofy ones, or the fun ones, or the fun loving ones, and you're like, okay, you guys, you're going to be the organizer, the thinker, the planner, the one that has everything that needs. But when it comes to joining them and having the fun and doing what they need to do with you, you joining them, you sort of like, you're on the fence with that. So that's what your father sees. He says, you know, you blend in all right, and all. That's what he thinks. Okay, so what about the family? The family. Well, family. You don't speak much of your family, and you don't share much with the family, and he wants to know more. You don't know. You're like, I don't know. You don't know if you want family. You don't know if you're ready for family. You don't know. I mean, yeah, you'll get to it, or you'll do it when it's time, or when it presents itself, but you don't like to talk about it much. There's not much going on, and your father's like wants to know, tries to press for it. Not getting nowheres with you. I get the feeling that you're just clammed up. Like, you know, no way you're going to be able to get some information out of you. But you're not like close to the idea. It just never presented itself, and when it does, it will. And if you have a family already, then you keep it to yourself. You're pretty private, and you don't necessarily share everything that's going on in the house, you know. he gets aggravated by that. He wants to know more. He wants to get in there. And so he points that out, that you keep it to yourself. He wants to know what's up with the family business. Like, what's going on. Yep. So a message for you is, sometimes the greatest magic lies in the smallest form. Okay.